This is how I get Take My Money clients with our ChatGPT Cold Outreach Tool. Let's dive in. Before I get started, you'll probably notice I'm in a slightly different location at the moment. I'm in Menorca with my team, enjoying a little bit of a break and having some R&R. But the good thing about being here and having my team here and maybe not doing as much work as we normally do is that we have our sales process for cold outreach going on in the background. We use what we call our ChatGPT Any Niche Sales Android to basically engage, close, qualify, and book our prospects into our calendar without us having to do really much at all. I've done a step-by-step guide. There's a video here that you'll be able to click and shows you exactly how we do it. We built it out live in about 8 minutes. Gives you all of the tools, all the prompts, everything you need to do it yourself. It's 100% completely free. I recommend you check it out. It's really cool stuff, right? And today I wanted to talk about how we actually get Take My Money clients from cold outreach. And when I say cold outreach, that's the cold traffic, right? There's two ways usually that people do this in our world, and that is via cold email. People usually use automation for that type of stuff, right? So they'll log into kind of any leads or some of these platforms that will just send a series. We've done a webinar on SoPro as well about this, right? But they'll just send a series of emails out and there'll be a call to action at the end of those emails, and then people either get back or they don't. Or you've got paid ads, which I'm a big fan of because it's kind of changes the dynamic a little bit. They're opting in, they're coming to you rather than the other way around. But anyway, what I'm going to talk about today is how the landscape is changing for both of these platforms when you can integrate AI into what you're doing. Okay, so the big problem that I see with cold outreach, and you'll be seeing a lot of these kind of messages from I call them the sales bros, and sometimes you want to punch them in the face, right? Like they started off with, do you want 15 appointments per month booked into your calendar? If you don't do that, if we don't do that, we don't get paid. And I had one that was 30 appointments and the next one was 60, right? And we're just being bombarded with these messages day after day, and they're all very kind of offer-based stuff, right? And people make the mistake, right, of just making offer to someone that they barely know, or they actually don't know at all. And what happens when you do that is you have an extremely high kind of bounce rate. People get annoyed with you, they unsubscribe, they start, saying they're going to report you for cold out, all of this cold outreach stuff, and it just doesn't work very well. It's a painful experience, all right? But what we've realized over the past 3 or 4 months is if we shift the way that we outreach to people and ask them to experience AI rather than trying to sell them AI, dynamic changes, right? So we went from running ads and getting appointments with home improvement people or whatever for 20, 30 bucks per lead, probably more, actually a lot more in some cases. But when we positioned experiencing ChatGPT, then things really started to pop, and we've done about 30,000 B2B leads in the last 4 months. And all of those have come from when we use the hook to experience our tool, right? When you can do that, things change dramatically. About $3 to $4 per lead consistently. It hasn't changed at all over time. And it's just really opened my eyes to what the possibilities are. So let me explain a little bit how it works. The reason why this works so well, to give you a metaphor, right, is me trying to explain to you what the Acon-fed Iberico ham's like over here and how it melts in your mouth, rather than actually giving it to you on a platter with a cold beer and getting you to try it yourself. And what happens when you give people an experience rather than forcing it down your throat? That's when they turn up ready to buy from you. Okay, experience is much more powerful than forcing an offer down the throat. It's as simple as that, really. And as I said, give it a go. There's a link below where you can give it a whirl yourself. But what actually happens is that once they know that they're just experiencing this rather than having it forced down their throat, they go through and experience OpenAI and ChatGPT and see how it can qualify and close their prospects. And then at the end of the kind of experiment, we ask them if they want to learn more about how they can have it in their own business. And after they've kind of tasted it and had a feel for how well it's going to work, and we say to them, do they want it in their business, and put a bit of persuasive copy in there, then they're just ready to kind of book into their appointments. And we've just had so much success with this, it's not even funny. But what are we using it for is probably, what's the solution we're giving to the client? And that is, for us, being lead gens, we know that the biggest problem clients have is the quality of their leads, speed to lead, contact rates, all of that type of stuff. So when we're able to show them how AI and ChatGPT can solve that problem for them, get them to experience it, go all the way through their experience, come out the other end, and then send them a Google Doc which explains our offer and books them into an appointment, it just converts like crazy. It's super easy to do. You can have it set up for yourself. As I said, the link is in the description box below. Please enjoy. Please ask any questions if you can in the comment box. Give us a thumbs up if you like this, and subscribe to our channel so you'll be first to know whenever we're creating new content like this. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.